so you can actually hear the mic. Wow. Okay. No, I will get myself in trouble here pretty soon with this mic. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm going to just kind of give credit to the people who have done this thing, but then I'll just go ahead and just broadcast. But anyway, technically, thank you very much for the input. Text me down. All right, all right, all right, all right. Thank you, Nigodin. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, okay, all right.
Are you live already?
I'm live.
I don't know. I'm not getting it though.
Try this one. Well, go to your browser. Go to your browser and maybe you could type slash live. See the put directly.
Actually, no. Let me get it. Let me go to
Wi-Fi. Is it the Wi-Fi any good?
yeah, it's really good. I was using 3G, but I'm going to go to Wi-Fi and see if I'm going to get a better
Let's see. Okay.
Initially, I pushed it and it
And it went right.
went.
Now we are. Okay. There should be a commercial. There's first commercial when it starts. It's loud. It's loud. Awesome. Awesome. I'm gonna do a little introduction and then we're just gonna go. I'll just shoot. Yeah. Thank you, Bob.
All right.
Yes, everybody. Okay. Okay. All right. Wait. Okay. 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 All right. Good. Are we good now? Okay. Good. All right. Hello, folks. For those who are just tuning in, this is Mumbali coming to you live from Minnesota. We are here at the BCA USA convention. This is the special night, the cultural night, and throughout this broadcast, I won't be talking a whole lot because I will be behind the camera. But I just want to take this opportunity to really, really, really thank the people who have made this possible. The most important person I want to thank is Ni Sama Janga and his wife, Ma Nicole, in Norman. I mean, I can't begin to tell you, this whole thing wouldn't happen without them. And also, I also want to give credit to One World Travel, to Jim Wong. He's a manager of One World Travel, and I called him on Friday, just at a whim. And Jim offered to pledge money to sponsor this broadcast. And I want to tell you, One World Travel is one of the best travel agencies that we have here in America. Whether you're flying in America or you're flying in Africa or you're flying around the world, wherever you're going, One World Travel. And I'm going to tell you, this agency is truly a community agency because they keep on giving back. I mean, this is not the first time they have sponsored some kind of program here at the Bali Convention, but this is special. I can't tell you how much they donated to make this possible, but I'm going to tell you, they have made a significant donation to make this possible. Folks, you all know, putting up a show like this is not cheap. But, these people, I want you all to send them emails. Send One World emails and tell them that you heard about them from this broadcast. Because that's the only way that they are going to continue to sponsor this kind of live feed. I mean, this is unique. This is the first time that we are seeing this kind of technology. I did this same broadcast many years ago in Atlanta. It was completely different. Back then we had to program everything. Now it's so easy. And there's no reason why we should never have the Bali Convention live every year, whatever it takes. So I want to thank One World Travel. I want to thank them again one more time. And also, Ni Benjanga. And I also want to thank Ni Emma Babs in Edmond, Oklahoma for making this possible. I mean, there are a whole lot of people I could keep naming them. But we're going to move on. We're going to go on for this broadcast. Now, for those of you watching outside the Bali community who don't know much about BCA USA, BCA USA Bali Cultural Association is a non-profit organization. Basically, this organization started as a way of bringing together all the Bali people who were living in the United States at the time. But ever since then, this organization has grown bigger and bigger. And now they are doing big things all across Africa. I take that back, especially in Bali. Right now, BCA USA is building a big library in Bali Nyanga. It's a multi-purpose center, an HIV/AIDS center. This building is going to serve as a library and other facilities. And it takes a certain level of dedication to do this. That's just to tell you how far BCA USA has come. I'm not going to sit here and lecture you about BCA USA. If you want to know more about BCA USA, log on to www.bca-usa.org. If you forget, just Google Bali Cultural Association USA. And we begin to see here, it's not only about celebrating the culture. We celebrate our culture, and then we also do fundraising to help the folks back home, whether it's building water supplies, improving hospitals, supplying books, pencils for school kids. BCA USA is involved. I mean, every one of these individuals here are trying everything in their power. It's amazing. But now, here is a twist though. Many of the Bali people who came to the United States many years ago, they came here with the purpose of going back. But that all changed. It's America. Once you get here, it's kind of hard to go back. And now, there are kids who are growing up in America who really don't know anything about Bali. And that's the purpose of this convention. That's the purpose of this evening, of this cultural evening. Without this cultural evening, without us passing down this culture to these kids, they will never know. They will never know where they come from. There are kids who have grown in America. They know nothing about Bali. If you ask them where Bali is, they wouldn't even tell you. But the hope is, through this kind of indoctrination, they will become used to. And then when they grow up, they will ask questions. And one day, they will go back to Bali to find their roots. As you can see right here, The Bali people have immigrated. I mean, the Bali people have always been immigrants. They left Nigeria, left northern Nigeria to present day Bali Nyanga. And guess what? They have immigrated again in the United States. Now, speaking of the kids, yes, one right here. But anyway, Bali people are here to stay in America for a long time. And that's why I'm very, very proud to bring you this video feed this evening. So I'm going to shut up for a little bit and let you guys kind of enjoy what's going on. Right now, there's still a lot of prep work taking place behind me. But hopefully, in the next 30 minutes, it's all going to change. We're going to have more action going on in here. Trust me, it's going to be good. Once again, this is Mumbali coming to you live from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Thank you.
Energy.
All right. Are we back live? Okay, good. All right, folks. If you are just tuning in, this is the voice of Mombali coming to you live from Minneapolis, Minnesota at the BCA USA convention. Slowly but surely, the hall is beginning to fill up. I see Ma Lilian Fomunung. I see Nibob. I see Nijala Casper. I'm sure there are a lot of people in here that I don't know. But yeah, I see a lot of faces. And so I'm going to try to catch some people to talk to. So if you see me hustling people, it's because I need to get them to talk. Like this beautiful Bali woman right here, the one who is dancing. Hello, Molly.
Hey,
Happy New Year.
thank you.
You know, we are live.
Oh, you are.
Say hi to Nigodi.
Hi, Nigodi. I will miss you. I really, really miss you. You should have been here. And it's been wonderful since Thursday. Here in Minnesota, it's been wonderful. We really miss you. We miss you.
There you go. So, Molly, you know, you are supposed to be the one doing this commentary.
Well, kind of. But you know, sometimes you got to give it up, to the younger ones. And you are doing a fantastic job yourself, Mombali, with this production. You're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you, Molly. But now that I'm talking to you, what you haven't here since Thursday, I guess. What do you think about the convention?
Oh my God, it's awesome. Thursday reminded those of us who've been in this organization for more than 10 years. It reminded us.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thursday actually reminded us of what Friday nights used to be like, because Thursday we had what they call Chu Tungwin. And this was at Dr. Chris Fakumla's residence. It was awesome. People just kicked back, relaxed, had some food to eat, and then we proceeded with different topics of discussion about our culture, and there was a lot of learning. It was fantastic.
I miss Friday.
Oh, you just definitely. And Friday was the red carpet, K-Bone Bang. That was...
I understand that the red carpet is mostly for the fundraising, right?
Definitely.
What do you think about the job that BCA USA is doing in Bali?
Oh, we are the pace setters. We are the pace setters. No other community like ours, and no other community like the BCA USA community in America. No other.
I believe you.
I am extremely proud of what the sons and daughters of Bali are doing for their community back at home here in the diaspora. I'm extremely proud. And I'm just hoping that we keep this going, for as long as it lasts. Because our children and the youth, for the first time, got also organized themselves and also had an executive for them to run their own part. So we are really moving things.
Thank you, Molly. I'm going to be talking to you some more. Okay. But what do you have to say to the people who didn't make it to the convention?
Now, coming to the convention, I know it's a lot of sacrifice, and it's worth it. And it is worth it. If you have to, please do not plan on coming to Atlanta in 2013. That is going to be the mother of all shows. 25th anniversary of BCA USA, mother of...
And that's in your hometown?
Oh, yes. And that's at home. Well, apparently, let me correct you now. I live in Tennessee. But I attend the Ndakum in Atlanta, and I just can't get away from it. It's awesome.
Thank you, Molly. So, I'll be talking to you some more.
All right. You see, I've already lost my voice.
I know. Please stop by and see us, okay? Right. Please. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Are we back? Okay. And right now we have Ni Henry Fafang. And Ni Henry Fafang Basakwe.
I'm bonket. Kwa anin jin bonket. Buwa bulom go cruise ni Mbamba. Bu binimu. But Gonkeme, Bona Minnesota, they have done a wonderful job. On Thursday, Bukatua, it was wonderful. But Nying Ben welcome you, Keju. So we are very, very happy. Well, the package is very good. You know, you can see the hall. Look at what the life that we're enjoying. Look at just the dressing of the hall. It's wonderful. And hey, we're having a great time. Well, from the beginning, well, everything started in Atlanta. When we went to Atlanta, when Bafogam passed away, my uncle Bafogam, and Chew Mamagi, the accounting Jamba Fogama, Lobatinga, yes, but the tone jam, so Iangang, Abongaba, Bomti, Nyumje Yoleme. So we bumped Bim Garden Bonket, and Dallas Cabo Sulu, my way convention. Dallas was the first chapter to actually organize and host a convention.
Being a founding member like you, what's your take on this BCA now?
Well, the biggest thing for me now, I want to see that the multipurpose center in Bali is completed. Okay, because that is giving back to our community. I want to make sure that that building is up.
All right. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm around.
Yes.
You know, this is very, very informal. So
Okay.
I'm talk to you again.
Okay, thank you.
Pass the microphone to Marley so this party can go.
Okay, thank you very much.
Our start time. Now, if there's some people standing outside, please invite them in so we can get started. We know in a little bit this hall is going to be full, but we can't keep waiting for latecomers. So please hang on a second. Let Remy give us a prayer here.
Right now it's time for prayers.
Merciful Father, we thank you, God, for bringing us here since on Thursday for this annual meeting of the BCA. Father, we thank you for all the care, for everything that you have done this year in this summer. You are always there for us, and you continue to be there for us. Thank you, Father, for all the progress, for the care, for our health, and all those who could not make it, Father. We put them all in prayers. And we thank you for traveling mercies as we came from all over the United States here, and we'll be going back tomorrow, Father. We pray that you will guide us back safely. Father, we are about to eat. You bless the hands that have prepared the food that we are about to eat, and you guide us. And so that, Father, you will still continue to guide us so that we will end this evening, this cultural evening, safely, and will lead us back into all our various destinations. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you very much, Mami. Thank you very much. We're going to proceed to the table in no particular order, and I'm just going to ask that as you.
All right, folks. If you're just tuning in, we are live at the BCA USA convention. And guess what? If you look at this person right in the middle, That's my brother, named Christian Mbamagong. I haven't seen him in more than 15 years. Can you tell we look alike? Anyway, the convention is progressing. And right now, it looks like they are going for item 11. They are going to eat. So, I'm going to continue talking to some more folks. All right. Once again, I just want to remind the folks who are watching online that you can also watch this convention on your iPhone, your iPad, or any smartphone for that matter, including Android. Now, this thing hasn't really started. So if you notice some mistakes, let me say, for example, if the screen goes black, don't panic. Don't panic. I'm going to get back on. Now, because part of this broadcast has been taken care of by Ustream, there are going to be some commercial interruptions. And that we really have no control. When Ustream decide that it's time for commercial, they would put their commercial. They have guys working behind this. And anyway, so if you see any errors, just be patient. I'll fix it. It's working. Thank you. Okay, are you back? Of course, right, the table right in front of me are the Atlanta folks, bar for BC. You can tell bar for BC right here from right behind his head. And right ahead is Ni Azango Bless. Sitting down for a little item 11. Like I mentioned previously, I'm going to do my best to identify most of the folks here. But of course, there are a lot of new faces. I haven't been to the convention in a long time. As you can notice, there's quite a bit of a camera shake. That's what happens when you are the only one running the show, doing the commentary, and handling the cameras. There are wires everywhere behind me now. I don't even know which wire goes to what. And but somehow, some way, we are going to make this work. And hopefully, I can recruit somebody else to help me with the camera. We see some of the younger folks. This is Louis DeBaggio Kuja from Oklahoma City. And it's his uncle. You know, the truth is that I don't know his name, but I just know he's called Mansi Man. I don't think that's his real name. You know, it's one of those aliases. I don't know if you can see right across the room. There's a Baj Tamokami. Of course, he's now known as Tat Manji. I mean, you know, there are so many titles. Yeah, I don't even know which one. But yeah, there's a Baj Tamokami. And we're going to turn the camera back to the left. I can tell you, coming into this convention, I mean, it looked very, very kind of uptight. But surprisingly, it's very, very informal. A typical Bali convention. People are relaxed, you know, mind their own business, enjoying the food. And there's Ma Becky. Actually, I attended CPC Bali with Becky. She used to be very smart girl. Of course, she's not engaged to Ni Bless Azango. And okay. I'm going to shut up for a little bit and go behind the camera. And of course, I'm going to tell you folks, I mean, most of the folks here are very, very excited. They are very, very excited. People, I mean, I just announced this. I wasn't sure. But now, you know, the news is around. People are watching this on the iPads. You know, people are watching this on the iPhones and they're calling each other. And I haven't count the statistics yet. But I'm sure it's now at a very, very reasonable number. Of course, I'm not a broadcaster. I'm a technician. I'm just trying to to add to this. But I'm gonna shut up, go behind the camera, and look at some stuff. I'm going to put the camera at a very, very wide angle, kind of a general view.
Happy.
I hope we'll be in Atlanta because we can't do this.
We are live.
We are going to be in Atlanta, right?
Say hi. Wait, let me come by.
Oh my God.
The phone that I can talk to you. You didn't know your camera, did you?
No, I didn't know it was on camera.
I saw you singing.
You saw me singing. Oh my God. I was just looking at you. I said, is my brother in the house?
Say hi to all the folks watching online.
Hello, everybody. I know they are watching me because I miss you. I knew that if you're in the house, I'll be watching you all over.
Now we're live.
Yes.
What do you think about the convention?
Wonderful. This is the most beautiful, wonderful convention. And this is history to me because this is where my husband gave me my engagement ring.
Yep.
So it's history to me and my husband. So thank you very much, Timo Mali.
You guys dominated this convention always.
All the time, but this one is special. This is more than the rest of them.
Anniversary after anniversary.
Anniversary after anniversary, but Minnesota is special because this is where we got engaged.
Nice. That's good. Well, this broadcast is very important. So feel free to come back and talk to me some more.
I will come back.
After you eat.
No, I will come back and talk to you.
And
I miss you, my brother.
Thank you.
Because now I know I'm all over the world.
Thank you. Good to see you again. Ando live now. Okay, that's very good. Okay, Munimia. Okay, they go commentary online. Yeah. So anyway, let's move on. Move on.
Nice. We have the Honorable Dr. Jerry Damatop just arriving. Bye, Jerry. Welcome to the convention. You know we are live. Come right here.
This is fantastic.
Move back some more. Keep moving back. So I think move back just a little more. There you go. See, now I can see you. How you doing?
No, first let me congratulate you. This is an excellent, contribution by you.
You know, I knew I would see you here.
Yes, and I came. You're one of the persons who attracts me to this convention because you document it. You are not just a journalist, but you are a man with a sense of history.
No, but Jerry, I'm a technician. I'm a technician. I'm just trying to just add to what I already have.
Well, it's a multifaceted world. How can we separate the technician from the sociologist, from the psychologist, from the journalist, from the historian?
That's right.
You're a man of versatility.
That's right. You know, I read your report. I read your documentation, the one you sent about Guanyala. I'm going to say to you too. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. I saw you. Doing some real work. But anyway, we are live here at the Bali convention, right? And you know, at the beginning of this broadcast, I kind of made a comment how the Bali people have kind of immigrated again. They moved from northern Nigeria to Bali. Do you think that the Bali people have immigrated again?
They are generally a migrant people. They are first an amalgamation of people who come from all corners of the world. And then secondly, they have this migratory tradition.
Right.
You talked about the Chambas, you talked about the Bamums, you talked about their settlements in places like Bagam, Bati. They are this kind of people. And then in the global village, which is where we are now, if we follow McLuhan, that we now live in the global village, it is just indispensable.
Right.
We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have engineers. They cannot restrict themselves just to Bali.
And you know one thing I was thinking. Let me kind of adjust this camera just a little bit, okay? Okay, better. Now we have a better view. Okay, you know, from the beginning of America, right? The immigrants have always come here with their culture. But can you tell that this is a whole new deal? I mean, look at all these drums and all these things. I mean, this is a whole another level. What? Say something about this.
Totally true, because if you look at it in terms of migration, we have Africans who have migrated voluntarily, as opposed to African Americans who came here through the ship.
Right.
We are all one family, but there's a difference between these two groups.
Right.
Those who were forced to come here, and those of us who've come here voluntarily. So this other group which is here is essentially a group which is willing, which is excited, which is committed. So they've come in here with their own culture. So the whole concept of multiculturalism becomes an issue.
Right.
How do we integrate? Do we assimilate? Do we keep to our culture? The answer is no. We must maintain our culture, but at the same time, we must try to assimilate.
That's right, because we're in America, right? You know, most of us see ourselves like Africans. I don't know. For me, we're in America. Do you think that we are suffering from some kind of identity crisis? You know?
No question. I mean, you hit the nail on the head. Africans, just like their African American counterparts, face a crisis of identity.
Right.
We have our traditional cultures, which we know very little about.
Yep.
Because of distorted westernization.
Yep.
Okay, because of westernization, we also have imbibed some of these attributes and some of these skills, but we lack the resources to maintain them.
That's right.
So there's a total crisis of identity because we do not know whether we belong to Africa or to the Western world.
That's right, because there are many people here who think that, we are going back tomorrow, but they have 10 years, 20, 22, 50.
And then the cops.
Isn't that sad?
And then the cops. Because, I mean, sometimes we think there's a tomorrow. We have today.
That's right.
So enjoy today. I mean, I'm not saying we shouldn't plan for the future.
That's right.
But if you look at it literally, there's no tomorrow.
That's right.
There's absolutely no tomorrow.
one of my uncles made a comment that, maybe the palace need to start governing the diaspora more and more and more like another Bali. What do you think?
No question. No question, because this is a very powerful constituency. This is a powerful constituency in respect to that. You have quality people, engineers, doctors, lawyers, the cream of the crop.
That's right.
Some of the best Africans.
Yeah, this is the backbone of Bali.
They're right here. And then if you look at it in terms of remittances, the amount of money we send home, that is very critical.
That's right.
To the village's development, to the country's development, it is really significant. And therefore what you're doing, we cannot underemphasize the importance of what you do. You document these events, you record it for posterity. It's really, in my opinion, one of the high points of it.
Bajari, it's always nice talking to you. Because you have all these points. You have all these great points. Let's kind of move back this way so the camera just okay. You have all these points. It's just great. Because I can sit here and talk to you all day.
No. You are a great guy, and I just want to let you know that we appreciate what you do. This is really fantastic. It's a blessing for us. I talked about skilled people. And I know what
Bajari, it's not too much of skill. I think just the determination, and the love. I've been gone from this for a while. They say you can't escape from your shadow.
That's right, and that's wonderful, because when I went home, what your brother has done, the lawyer, it's just amazing.
Isn't that amazing? Now we have a radio station in Bali.
Fantabulous. It takes the drive, it takes energy, it takes dedication, it takes perspicacity.
Just so the folks at home we are talking of Nigel of Sapongwa. He's doing all this great investment, soccer clubs and radio. He's like the jack of all trade.
He's an amazing guy. He's a blessing to the community. He's gifted, he's talented, he's skillful, and above all, he's a giver. This is a guy who cares for his community, cares for his country, cares for his family, and cares for humanity.
Thank you, Bajari. Just back to the whole BCA, right? The most important part of this whole deal. I know you're not an advisor to the palace, right? But if you go to the palace with regard the situation of BCA USA, what would you say?
I would first congratulate BCA USA for the great things they are doing.
Right.
I would encourage them to keep working hard. There are stumbling blocks, there are challenges, there are obstacles, but they should move on. I'll remind them to keep in touch with the village. Whatever little thing they can do is appreciated.
Definitely.
And then the third thing would be, we need to keep building the unity. We need to support each other. We need to strengthen each other. Because in unity, as they say, there is strength.
That's right. Bajari, thank you very much.
I appreciate you, Ba.
I know before this night is over, I'm going to definitely talk to you again.
Oh, thank you, and please keep up with this marvelous job you do.
All right. Come back and see us.
We'll do that, sir.
Thank you, Ba.
Oh, appreciate it.
All right. All right. All right. Right here we have a. So I'm here with Nate Chris Fakumla. As you all know, Nate Chris is based here. No, Dr. Chris Fakumla. Am I right? Aha. So let me not make a mistake here and pay a fine. So this is the home of Nate Chris Fakumla, and he's the host of this convention. First of all, what do you have to say to all these guests who have come here to your city?
I'm really thrilled and excited to see all these distinguished members who have traveled very long distances to be here with us tonight to continue the celebration of the 25th annual gathering of the Bali Cultural Association USA. It is really thrilling and exciting to see all of these distinguished guests. And per se, I would say Minnesota, since the creation of the BCA USA, has always been an efficient, effective hosting chapter. And since it's not the first, the second, or the third time, I can optimistically say with a very high degree of certainty that BCA will return here in the near future. Yeah, you can see back here the crowd, distinguished members who have seized this opportunity to celebrate with their families and friends in this very, very unique occasion. I'm really happy to be here, and I'm thrilled to see all my brothers and sisters
And you know,
who come like a family.
and you know, Minnesota was the first city to welcome the fun of Bali. Am I right?
Definitely right, and I was so glad to see His Royal Highness Dr. Do Gayanga
Right.
here in the Twin Cities, which therefore means that the palace left Bali for the first time and came into my hands right here in the Twin Cities. And now, the 25th anniversary. No, it's a point of correction here. The 25th annual gathering. It would have actually been the Silver Jubilee,
Right.
but we're looking at mathematically that it became
BCA
25th convention.
That's right.
And next year in Atlanta, it's going to be a blast. I can assure you, because we are all one people, and I enjoy BCA USA, and I can tell you that.
And you know, Dr. Chris, BCA. I hope the folks are hearing me.
Yeah.
BCA USA is all about charity and doing all these things and promoting culture, right? Now let me hit you right in your own domain. What do you think about the work that BCA USA is doing in Bali?
Since the creation of this association some 25 years ago, BCA USA has been expanding and excelling in an exponential way.
That's right.
For instance, like when we started, it was just maybe a few books to Bali, but right now we have the multi-purpose center, a $600,000 project that we are working on it day in, day out, and I can almost dream and tell you that that project, within a couple of years, would come to completion. I'm so proud to be part of that.
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
BCA is actually explaining.
Now, in the medical aspect of Bali, right? Since you are a doctor, people like you need both from what do you think about the medical situation in Bali? What do you think that can be done to improve the medical situation in Bali? Because from what we know, that the medical facilities in Bali, they.
At this point in time, I would like to say I was really impressed by what some individuals have done so far in Bali. It comes to a point where we try to look at prevention rather than seeking for a cure. So, giving this opportunity, I would, as time goes on, advocate for us to have some kind of a specific program where the local community, the Bali community, will be educated in terms of what it takes to remain healthy, to eat healthy, to prevent situations that would normally lead to diseases that will in some cases will put people incapacitated. I have been so chanced to look at situations and look at events where preventive measures can really save the community.
Lot of money.
The bottom line, that's it.
And a lot of lives.
And with BCA being part of it, we have the health committee here as well.
Right.
With Dr. Kabinda, who's heading it.
Yep.
And have tremendously, over the couple of years, done so much to get the public to know that if you can live healthily, you don't need to go to the hospital.
That's right.
And that's what I'm trying to look at.
A healthy BCA member is able to contribute more to the organization and to Bali. Am I right?
Exactly, because you see, health, the state of the body, is the most important thing. You can be very, very wealthy, you can gain everything in the world, but it's not healthy.
Now
it doesn't amount to anything.
Now, Dr. Chris, let me ask you a very how long have you been a member of BCA USA?
This organization has been here around for 25 years.
25 years.
And I came to BCA USA during the second convention, and which was here in Minneapolis.
Right.
But then I just came from Cameroon, which therefore means that I've been here around for about 25 years. I just came from Cameroon. I said, wow, look at all these people. Look at all these distinguished members.
Great, huh?
And that was really something. And since from that time, I have been an active participant member of the Cultural Association. So there have been times when, with schooling, when I have to go to school,
that's right,
you have to step back a little bit.
So that means you have witnessed this organization grow and grow and grow.
I mean, that's why I said the organization is excelling and expanding exponentially to this day, and I believe that in the near future we're gonna see a blast of what.
I hate to do this, but now you've talked a lot about some of the accomplishments of BCA USA. But there are also definitely some weaknesses. If you were to say one thing, if you were to wish for one thing going forward with BCA USA, what would be that thing? What would be that one thing?
If there's one thing I want to say about BCA USA, I'll say so far we have done so good. And at times, if you want to lead the orchestra, you have to turn your back to the crowd. So BCA has been around for 25 years, and we are still there. We have to specifically tell out our ideas with a mission and forget what other people are saying on the side. Because normally in most situations, they will probably say, oh, they're not doing good and so on.
Let
us just stay focused and we'll be very, very successful.
Of course. Nobody's perfect, and no organization is perfect.
That's right. That's why we have to stay focused. There should be no distractions, because in every organization you have people come in and say, oh, they did this thing wrong. It was supposed to be this way, and they are actually not part of the bandwagon.
Yep.
So we should stay focused, and at times listening to constructive criticism is really, really good, because it can reshape what you're doing. But the main goal of getting forward is to progressively and positively look ahead in the right direction.
It's true, because there are people who are sitting in the sideline and talking and do nothing.
Yeah, well, I've seen lots of people. But you know what? Our intention with the new administration,
right,
to bridge the gap, the generational gap,
yep,
through leadership, is to get some of those people to come in and support us.
That's right, because there are a lot of young people. You don't never see them. I mean, even they come to the convention, they don't participate. They're like they're like hiding on one side. I thought I was the only one saying that. Can you?
Mubali, I'm very, very impressed, because starting from Minnesota, right, we have got the youth actively involved, very, very actively involved. We got them into a situation where they participated with all the elderly.
Okay.
And downstairs yesterday, they actually had their own party. Nice. They actually had their own party. They also, at this point in time, they also have some kind of almost an executive.
That's
that
right.
they're at this moment doing really good projects, thinking about Bali. That is the youth. The youth wing of this organization is growing. I'm so proud, and I'm very, very, very determined to see that I'm going to be one of those people that are going to encourage them to know our culture, because I'm personally proud of the duality of our cultural heritage.
That's right. One more thing before you go. What do you have to say to the people who didn't make it to the convention?
Can you say that again?
What do you have to say to the people who didn't make it to the convention?
Well, at this moment we have a landmark project. The landmark project is the multi-purpose center. And I encourage all those chamber people who have not been able to be with us tonight, that we miss them, and that they should join us. And we should make the MPC a masterpiece. We should make the MPC a distinctively identified structure, even from a glance. And I know would that help. The MPC, the multi-purpose project in Bali land, is not going to be a masterpiece. It will be monumental.
A landmark
project
for the whole Bali, and
which therefore means that it's going to be much more than a masterpiece.
Okay, Chris, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for welcoming us.
Thank you, brother.
And I know before this night is over, there are a few people I would like to talk to, and you're one of those.
Thank you.
Please stop by. If you think of anything you want to say, just stop by. This webcast is very, very informal.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Come back and see us again.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. All right, folks. That was Dr. Chris Fakumla. And all right, enough discussion there. So back to convention.
And I'm going to advise the word from the culinary staff that in the next 5 minutes, they're going to take out one of the food tables. So if you've not served yourself yet, please do so real fast, because they're going to take off one of the food tables and just be left with one. And that other food table will probably disappear from there in about 15 minutes. So please do so. That said, kids, please take your seats. Everybody, please take your seats. We're about to formally start the evening. Please, kids, take your seats. Go meet your parents. Okay. Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lillian from. I'm going to be one of the MCs for the evening. And my co-MC is Leonardo Tidanji, whom you all know very well. And he's going to be coordinating most of this evening, because as you can hear, I've been so excited throughout the week and I've lost my voice. But nonetheless, we're going to have a fantastic evening. If you look on your tables, you're going to find the program for the evening. And let me warn you, that's actually a sketch of what the program would look like, because we needed a kind of formal guide. We are not going to stick to it verbatim, but we're going to try as much as possible to give you the most out of your evening. So please bear with us, cooperate by giving us your attention, and you follow the directions. That said, we're going to start first by inviting the traditional dignitaries who are in here. But let me greet you all first before we continue. And like I said, this evening is going to be a bilingual one. We will speak in both English and Mungaka. So if at one point you hear us switching to Mungaka, we will have no apologies, because by tradition this evening should actually be conducted in Mungaka. But because our people are extremely generous and very accommodating, we will try to use English as little as possible, just so you can follow us. But please, ladies and gentlemen, we say we are extremely happy to have you, and to give us your attention, and you will enjoy this evening. So, please come bring the crowd.
All right, folks. If you are just tuning in, this is Mombali coming to you live from Minneapolis, Minnesota. And from what I understand, this cultural evening is about to formally begin. And I think in a few minutes here, we are going to have some of the dignitaries in the house coming officially. So if you hear me go quiet, that means I'm busy. Once again,
our traditional dignitaries, and I am going to call them by name. And please, we have a reserved table on my right for those traditional dignitaries. So please, to begin, Bafoga, Bafombe, Bangkong Bafubala, Bangkong Wanbibwa, Bangkong Wanbila, Prince Marcel Galaga.
right now, Ma Lilian Famonong is inviting the dignitaries to come to the high table. Now, before I pass over the sound system to the main sound, I want to once again thank the folks at One World Travel.
We're going to ask the former executive, the outgoing executive of BCA USA, please come off stage and take your seats.
Okay,
Beginning with the president,
I'm gonna wait.
Secretary General Nichali Tamu, Treasurer Robert Financial Secretary Mamagi Baladari Mongo. Please come up and take your seats off stage so we can get the evening rolling.
All right, as I was saying, I want to once again thank the folks at One World Travel. They are the one who put forth the effort to sponsor this broadcast. One World Travel, I forgot to mention the fact that One World Travel is on the web at www.oneworldtravel.biz. No, it's B-I-Z. oneworldtravel.biz. Just so you know, One World Travel is one of the best travel agencies catering to Africans, especially here in Minnesota and across the world. I also want to thank my uncle, Ni Sama Janga, and his wife, Mandy Colin, for making this trip possible. Ni Ben Janga, I want to thank Ni Emma Babs in Edmond, Oklahoma. And if you don't know, Ni Emma Babs is a financial expert. He's a very knowledgeable when it comes to financial planning. And if not of this people, you know, folks, it's good to have somebody who has confidence in you, somebody who trusts you, somebody who believe that who believe in what you're doing enough to support you regardless. And that's why I keep on talking about this people, because without them, this broadcast would be impossible, completely impossible. I mean, this whole thing is expensive, but I'm here. So right now, I'm going to shut up and switch the microphone to the main sound system. And from now henceforth, it's going to be the voice of the host.
If you get distracted, you will miss this important part of the evening. This is how we start off our cultural evening. And if you're here as a visitor, it is important that you pay attention. All right, thank you very much for maintaining the silence.
As you can see, the DJ is getting ready. You might be wondering why I'm pointing my camera at the DJ. He has been very, very supportive. He's helped me out quite a bit with the sound system. I don't know if you can see at the high table. Right there at the high table is Ni Julius Dangam, the outgoing president of BCA USA. After the inauguration today, Ni Julius Dangam would officially become the former president of BCA USA.
DJ, can give me a clear line of shot.
Thank you, DJ. Thank you. All right, folks. It looks like the moment of truth has come, like they say in Bali. The moment of men. This cultural evening is about to start, for real. It is starting. The men are gathering around the drums, and they are going to make it rain.
Njekai bakumti bakalabe yi ikabata chini bakanko bakwa nje bandia bawati ni ngombendi chanti na kumti do kalabe mbangota njekai baik, babung tinggi bawa canci, dia bawa dia menyip, pemain sedikit malu fafa, dokter cukup phone jengo kemia nga bai menito ba tesedio ke nga ko kemela piswa
Once again, you are watching the Bali Cultural Convention, coming to you live from Minneapolis, Minnesota, by One World Travel. Once again, for those who are just joining us, we are here live in Minneapolis, Minnesota at the Bali Cultural Convention. From Europe to China to Korea to Japan, Canada. This is BCA USA Live. This is Mombali coming to you from Minneapolis, Minnesota. This trip is sponsored by One World Travel. One World Travel is based here in Minneapolis, and they will take care of all your travel needs. Folks, it's happening. And again, I'm going to be quiet and switch the microphone back to the sound.
course, there's Makuna, Tita Mukami. I'm going to tell you, you might be wondering why my camera is planted on these women. I mean, these bar women are good looking. It's not only they're good looking, they can dance. They can really, really shake it. I mean, look at the rhythm. Look at the rhythm. Look, I mean, see, you can tell the things they have in their hand. They call it the ballet sang. I mean, they move in a particular rhythm. It's like, I mean, it's almost like I lack the words to express this, but these women can dance, and they're good looking too. What can I say? And anyway, folks, we are here live at the BCA USA convention. It's happening. Very, very colorful. The drums, the dresses, the women, and of course the men who are in the middle. Unfortunately, this camera, as I have it right here, it cannot move because this camera is tied to a computer right behind me. So this is the best vantage point that I have. I hope you all are enjoying this broadcast, brought to you by One World Travel on the web at www.oneworldtravel.biz, oneworldtravel.biz. Folks, if you want me to continue to bring this convention to you live, you are going to have to email One World Travel. Email them. Tell them that you heard about them from us through this broadcast. And guess what? You might just get a discount on your next trip to Africa. Anyway, I'm going to get back to the convention. It looks like the dancing is slowing down a little bit. I think they're going to change the rhythm here. I mean, as you can tell, the rhythm of the ballet cultural dances is very, very colorful. All right, it's quieting down. All right, please don't hold me on this one. I think this next rhythm that they're going to play comes from the Balinyonga traditional Lela dance. Once again, back to the sound. It looks like the drummers are still trying to get their rhythm going. Yep, that is Lela. That is the Balinyonga Lela dance.
All right, folks. I hope you enjoyed that first part of the BCA convention. So, I'm going to tell you, this camera is heavy. I mean, can you tell? It's very, very shaky. Right now, people are just sitting around talking and waiting for the next activity. I think the Oklahoma chapter of BCA USA is going to present a dance, I guess. And once again, I want to thank One World Travel. I'm going to switch to the men's sound.
At least $50. Presentation, the more project really won't try to here. and then quick. But it becomes very difficult when you have to move from the comfort of your home to your kind of room and board and pay fees and things like that. So what this means for a community is that whether you live in Mantu or Poppy, right there in Bali, and when you're ready with your skills to move further to the city and look for a job, you go to the city, not just coming to the city looking for a job, but you're coming to the city with a skill set. So that is something that we cannot do. So far, we have support from the Professor Vincent Bukani and his wife of 500,000 francs. We have a matching donation from another teacher of 500,000 francs. And we have another donor who has given us 3 million francs. But you know, bringing OIC to Bali is a big process. It's a big project, and I'm here now to solicit your support. I actually have a few paper magazines that were sent to me by the National President, Justice Ruben Baliga, and I am going to be giving out those to anybody who wants to support this project. Is Barcelona in the house? Is Barcelona in the house? But I called back and I was looking for money for disability studies. But then it was that as soon as the program is approved, it's going to be ready with checkbook. So that's what I'm going to come and go to do. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I actually gave that promise because, for reasons she's explained, we all know we need to transform our educational system that produces people with degrees without the jobs. And just considering the fact that I'm a patron of Como Perfect, and I will always support what they do. By the time you leave here today, you can get my check of 500,000.
Well, thank you so much. Due to time constraints, I'm going to walk around and talking to guys in the house. So please, if you see me around your people, just want to come with a smile. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Please put your hands together for Margaret, representative of Como Perfect. And we all know that Como Perfect is doing quite a lot for our people in Bali. Right now, we are going to proceed with a
put your hands together again for them. So in your different cities, if you don't have your kids doing this, please try to get them organized like this.
No, they are only the three first ones. And we have to go plan. No, we don't want to know about it.
Thank you for the Minnesota kids and have a good activity.
No, the back.
Togo, Kenya, Minnesota. I'm going to introduce myself and go to the rest of the kids. Longiamo, Anguilla, Bomu, Bafra, and Minnesota.
Sophie, Bona, Evelyn, Nasa.
Mary Nachela Babaya.
Lungtiabo Dogima Rene Fongo, Momu Batita Jina Mamudu Mbona Veronica Basa.
Lungtiabo La Angala, Burmo Bahas Mofongo, Burna Jardin Quenty.
So we have a little rhyme to say. Nanangpa, Pabo Kwe, Pabo Samgun, Nanangkwe, Nanangung, Gumbo Kwe, Gumbo
Nanangkwe, Nanangung, Gumbo Kwe, Gumbo Wa.
Now we're going to count from 1 to 10 in Bali.
Iba, Ite,
Ikwa, Ita, Into,
Kwata,
Ifo,
Swibo,
Wom. Thank you very much for your support. That was our little activity we got.
Please put your hands for these kids. You have no idea what this means to them. Thank you all very much. Little BCA USA members from Minnesota. Thank you very much, and I hope you in other states were watching. Are we all ready? Oklahoma is coming in right after this with 2 dances. They are going to present what is called Galena and also Njapfoto. Please, we are going to ask that since the dances are being judged, don't come and crowd them while they are dancing. The judges need to judge their performance, so please don't come up and crowd them. If you need to and give them some encouragement, do so quietly, put your money and leave them, let them dance.
So this input is good. Check, check, check. Check one, check. All right, folks, as the broadcast continues, of course, we are chanting some other checking sound, all right, checking sound. Okay, checking sound. All right. Sound, check sound. Okay, check sound. All right. Check one. All right.
We want to call on the kids. The kids are blocking the entrance. The kids. So, kids move one step to the left.
Chanti bagoba ta chanti bagoba ya babanta 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 chanti ama okay ta chanti bagoba ya ta chanti ama okay babanta chanti bagoba ya 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 together. This dance is very difficult. Put your hands together for them.
Thank you.